What's going on, guys? Stein back with another video, and in this video I will be talking about you wasting your time if you're not actively taking notes on something that either you're doing or you're watching or you're observing. So that could even go as far as like taking notes on this video. If you see the notes app in my phone is just loaded with messages and messages and messages upon messages, not messages, notes on notes on notes upon notes of, I don't know why I said messages. It's just a ton of notes that I made, and they all have titles. I title all my notes. I have, weight training, everything I do for lifting, everything I do for cardio, everything I do when it comes to money, everything I do when it comes to dating, and that's how your life should. You should have an organized, because that's what notes do. They organize your life. So if you have, this is going to happen here, this is going to happen here, it's discipline. I always talk about discipline, and that's the most important attribute that anyone can have. So if you are disciplined with your habits, you're disciplined with your mindset, and you're disciplined with the things you do, you take notes on everything you do, like, your life will skyrocket because you're like, okay, I'm doing this, and you're just writing stuff down. And that can be pen and paper, or that can be in your notes app in your phone. I would recommend doing both, just because everything's moved online now. We all know that. But when it comes to writing down your thoughts are powerful. And I think I remember Hamza saying, like, take journal on a notebook, like pen and paper, because you'll be able to write slower. Like, you are not going to be able to write as fast as your thoughts are going to be speaking. So when you write down things, you're only going to be able to write so fast, but your thoughts are going to be racing. So you have to like slowly write it, and you just keep on going over again. I guarantee you, if you've never journaled in your life, sit down, just journal for 20 minutes straight. Just write down your thoughts, whatever you're thinking, and just journal for 20 minutes. I guarantee you the pen will not stop writing if you've never done it, because your mind's always racing, especially my mind. I mean, if you're anything like me, your mind's always racing, it's always moving, it's always looking for something to do. Like, this is why I cannot do idleness, I cannot do stillness, I don't stand still, I don't do anything like that. Everything I do is a purpose and a meaning. I'm not just going to sit here and do nothing for nothing. Like, you're going to do something for a reason. So it's important that you justify your life to where you're taking notes on things and you're applying the information you get from the notes to your life. Because if you're doing those two things, then you're unstoppable. Because the studying part, that would be considered the work, and the action part would be actually doing it, is both very, very important for you to achieve any sort of success in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So tracking. Brandon Carter, one of the best things he said is, what gets measured gets managed. So if you measure something, you're gonna be able to manage it. So that's why my notes app are so filled up in my phone, because I'm writing down everything. I'm writing out like everything I do. I write down like a perfect day. What's a perfect day look like? If you haven't done that, by the way, I highly recommend it. What does a perfect day look like to you? I remember asking this question to someone that I know, and they're like, I don't know. Just think about that. Literally think in your mind, what does a perfect day look like? And write that down on your notes app in your phone and execute it on a daily basis. Because, people, that's the problem. People don't know what they want out of life. So they're just sitting here aimlessly, just going through life. It's like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that. Like, you have to know, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I'm going to do this, like this way. Like, you just have to know everything. You can't just be, aimlessly going about life. You have to be a thinker. You have to be consciously doing things on a consistent basis. I'm going to do this for this, this for this, this for this. This for this specific reason, this for this specific reason, and this for this specific reason. If you do it like that, you are unstoppable. You're unstoppable. There's nothing that can stop you. You are going to achieve a lot of success in this world and in life, because, like I just said, Brandon Carter, what gets measured gets managed. So if you measure something, you're going to be able to manage it. And you want to be able to manage your life and control your life. So if you have notes and you have something that you can track, that's a good thing, because then you're allowed to basically measure your results, and then you can see, okay, I messed up here, I could have done better here. You write down what you do, and you're like, okay, I could have done this differently, I could have done this differently. I touched on this last night, but Harv T. Eker, one of his best books, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, he says, at the end of the day, write down one thing you did well and one thing that you need to improve on, and write, how did the results of this happen? How did I make this an outcome? So you write it down, write down how it happened, and then you're like, oh, okay. And then you write down how you can improve. So you're like, okay, I could have done this differently. So what's important is that you write down the positive thing that went well, this went well, and then you write down the negative thing. Okay, well, I could have done this differently, because, we learn. Every single day, we're constantly learning. If you're not learning, you're just repeating the same mistakes. That's very, very bad, because you don't want to be repeating the same mistakes over and over again, because then you're not learning. You want to learn. Life is a constant learning curve. You want to learn every day. You want to get better every day. And you want to improve every day. And if you're not doing that, like I said multiple times on this channel, you're just aimlessly going through life. You have no goal, you have no purpose, you have no meaning with your life, and you're just kind of letting the waves hit you. This wave hit me here, this wave hit me here. You want to be in control. You want to be knowing exactly what's going to happen every single day of your life. It's going to happen like this. It's going to happen like that. You must know every day how things are going to happen and why specifically they're going to happen. It's going to happen like this because of this. It's going to happen like this because of this. You must know. If you have no idea, then you're just consciously just going through life without a purpose, without a reason. So you have to know. You have to know something in your life. You have to know everything. That's my mentality. I have to know everything. I have to know everything. That's why I'm always reading. I'm always growing, always improving, always getting better. I'm trying to learn as much as I possibly can every day. Doing as much as I possibly can every day. This should be your exact same mindset, because there are things on a consistent basis that you can do that will elevate your life. These habits that take your life to the next level. Waking up early, working out, going to the gym, doing your cardio, reading a book, learning something new, listening to a podcast, listening to a YouTube video like this, videos like this, listening to a audiobook. There's so much you can do. You can watch a documentary. That's also very well. I like to do that as well in my free time, because I can learn something. How did this person do this? Oh, they did it like this. No entertainment, no pleasure. How your life should be set up. No entertainment, no pleasure. If there's any entertainment or pleasure in your life, then it's not about that. I'm not trying to do entertainment, not trying to do pleasure. All pain, all suffering. That's how your life should be. It's all should be pain and suffering, pain and suffering, pain and suffering. If you're doing something that you don't like, that's a good thing. Very, very good sign. I'm doing this and I don't like it. Very, very good sign that you're doing it like that, because Andrew Tate says, what you hate is what you need. What you hate is what you need. Very important lesson that, what you hate doing, go do it. Because most of the time, if you hate it, you're going to fear it, you're going to be scared. You want to conquer everything in life. That's Andrew Tate's mentality. That's my mentality. You want to conquer everything. You want to get better. You want to do better. You want to have more. You want to be more. You want to achieve certain things in life. And with that mentality, you're unstoppable, because you're basically, you're writing down everything. You're writing down everything you're doing in your life. I'm doing this like this, I'm doing this like this, I'm doing this like this. Very important for you to achieve success, because you would not be watching this video if you did not want to achieve success. It's very important for you to do work, because you wouldn't want to be watching this video if you don't want to do work. And you wouldn't have made it this far in the video if you don't want to put in work. Videos like this should alter your mindset if it isn't already there, because this is a motivation channel, inspiration channel, put in work channel. I'm not making entertainment videos. I don't care about entertainment. I don't care about pleasure. Neither should you. Everything is pain. Everything is suffering. Everything is work. I don't care about going to the beach. I don't care about going out and drinking. I don't care about doing any drugs. All pain, all work. how your life should be set up for you to achieve the results you want in life. That's the video I have for you today. If you like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.